The struggles for Yusei Berrios continues to be a thing. And in the early goings of this contest, it actually looked quite promising. But then it all fell apart quick. And it started phenomenal for the Toronto Blue Jays. Top of the third inning, Bo Bichette comes up, hits a 2-run shot. George Springer scores. Jays up 2-0. 2 batters later, Chapman goes deep. Vladdy scores. It's 4-0 Blue Jays in the top of the third. Meanwhile, Berrios has gone through the first 2 innings. I think allowed 1 hit, but that was it. And has had a good bit of strikeouts. And we're like thinking, okay, maybe he's figured it out a bit. Bottom of the third, though. Ground ball up the middle from Urshela. Looks like it's going to go through for a base hit. Bo gets there, but he kicks it. By accident, of course, into right field. And Urshela ends up getting to third. With nobody out. Instead of a leadoff single, there's a guy at third, nobody out. Rengifo hits an RBI ground out. Urshela comes in. It's 4-1. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning, and it starts with a leadoff walk to Mike Trout. You can't let that happen. Sure, he can beat you with the long ball. Sure, he can get extra base hits. But the last thing you want to do is allow him on base without him doing anything when it comes to making contact. Leadoff walk. Then Shohei Ohtani, it's a double. Now they're second and third with still nobody out. Then Anthony Rendon hits an RBI ground out. And it's 4-2. But then Hunter Renfroe hits a double on the third baseline. In comes Ohtani. It's 4-3. But in the top half of the fifth inning, George Springer comes up and he hits a solo shot to left center field. Get one of those runs back. It's now 5-3 Blue Jays. Great. We go to the bottom of the fifth. And it's led off with a Rengifo solo shot. And that run is taken right back. It's 5-4. Then the next 2 base runners reach on Yusei Berrios. And that's it for his day. Adam Simber comes in and gives him a 3-run shot to Mike Trout. Taylor Ward scores. Tice? No, it's not Daniel Tice, like the Celtics, or the old Celtics. I don't know where the hell he is now, but 3-run score basically on the play. And that 1-run lead, you're now trailing 7-5. And the Jays offense couldn't come through late, this and that, but then Hunter Renfroe gets a hanging slider from Anthony Bass, disposes it into the seats in left center. Rendon scores. It is 9-5. Now you think going into that 8th inning, right? Hey, let's say you put up a 0. Well, you go to the top of the 9th inning, the Jays have top of the order up. Springer, Bichette, Vladdy. You have that opportunity here. But that extra 2 runs puts it out of reach. There are 2 stories to this game today. One, Yusei Berrios continuing to miss with his fastball. He was doing a lot of off-speed pitches, a lot of curveball. Hey, it was working, right? He went 4 innings, had 5 strikeouts. He's doing all right with it. But he was missing with the fastball in the middle of the plate. And when you don't throw 99, 100, you're not going to get away with that. 4 innings, 6 hits, 6 runs. Was it 4 earned runs? I don't know, because I think they initially didn't call that Bo Bichette thing an error, but I thought it was, and they might have called it because he only had like 4 earned runs, but let's be honest, he wasn't great. Walked 1 guy. Problem is, it was Mike Trout, and it came around to score. I don't know what else to say about Yusei. I've tried my damnedest all year last year to have faith because we know the pedigree, we know what he's done in the past. And I really believed after the first 2 innings, and even the 3rd inning, where it was the RBI ground out, nothing more. I thought he was going to be just fine. But the walk to Mike Trout just set everything off. Right? They score those 2 runs in that inning. Then they come back and they score all those runs in the bottom of the 5th. The other story is, other than the top 4 in the Jays lineup today, nobody else had a hit. Like, everyone else was over. I'm going to read you these offensive stats. George Springer, 2 for 5, a run scored, an RBI on the bomb that he hit. Bo Bichette, 3 for 4, the run scored, 2 RBIs on the home run that he hit. Actually, did I even say the Bo home run? Yeah, I did, the first inning, excuse me. Vladdy, 3 for 5 with a run scored. Matt Chapman, 2 for 4, a run scored, 2 RBIs, had the home run, and he walked once. Nobody else had anything, right? Because Bo had 3. Vladdy had 3, so that's what? 6, right? Chapman had 2, there's 8. Springer had 2, there's 10. The team overall, 10 hits. 10 strikeouts, they walked 4 times. And I have to bring up Brandon Belt because, again, 0 for 4 with 3 punch-outs. I don't know. This is historic. It's got to be. He's striking out at a ridiculous rate to this point. And it's borderline unplayable. And look, I'm not saying that he won't turn it around at some point because the pedigree says he will. But Brandon Belt has played 6 games with the Blue Jays. With his 4 at-bats today, I don't think he walked in the game. Let me just quickly check that. Yeah, he did not walk today. So, with his 23 at-bats, he struck it out 15 times. Like, that's over 2 strikeouts a ball game. Again, it's basically unplayable. Sorry, let me rephrase that. You're averaging... It's bad. You know what? It's bad. And I just put it out there, and that's all I got to say about it. Pitching-wise, look, Adam Simber, as much as you want to say it wasn't his fault, he did allow a 3-run shot to Mike Trout, right? Went an inning, allowed 1 hit. It was the home run. That Mike Trout was the only earned run that he got. Walked 1 guy as well. Trevor Richards, yeah, sure, he's the one that threw the clean inning of work today, allowed a hit and got a strikeout, and that was it. Zach Pop, who I truly want to see in bigger roles, but not again. Clean inning of work, no base runners, had a strikeout, and Anthony Bass obviously threw an inning, allowed a couple hits, a couple runs, a strikeout, and a walk. I said it yesterday, though. I said that we need a series win here. You have an opportunity to do that. And I understand, in his last outing, he was good. But Yusei Kikuchi gets the ball for the Blue Jays tomorrow against Reed Detmers. That is the finale of the series tomorrow at 4:07 in Anaheim. And look, you're going to lose games. Sure. But the glaring red flag of Jose Berrios is still a very scary issue. Because that contract is very long and very pricey. He has to figure it out. I know I've said it after every start, before every start. I get it. But what else are you going to do? You're not going to trade the guy because no one's going to take the contract. It's not going to happen. Plus, he's been terrible. You've got to figure it out. And that's all there is to it. All right, so you know what, guys? That's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and not the game today, but if you're an Angels fan, you love the game today, smack the like button. Do appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button. You guys not already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game. Would you like, would you not like from today's game for the Toronto Blue Jays? The Twitter and Instagram links are down below. So follow up there if you guys have not done so already. The Discord and TikTok links are down there as well. So follow up all that stuff down below. And I'll talk to you guys Raptors edition tomorrow, 1 p.m. tip-off between the Raptors and Bucks at Scotiabank Arena, the final game of the regular season before the stupid play-in. All right, as for the Leafs, they're back in action on Monday night as they are in Florida, taking on the Panthers at 7 o'clock in Game 1 of the 3 final road games before the real season gets going against Tampa. All right, and as for the Blue Jays, they finish up this series against the Angels before they finally come home to Rogers Center on Tuesday Yusei Kikuchi, Reed Detmers, 4:07 first pitch in Anaheim tomorrow afternoon. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and not the game today. We'll talk to you guys then.